Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, we will present about the new technology blockchain. Before that, let me introduce our group member. Firstly, me myself, Muhammad AKMAL bin ZAIDI, AYMAN HAIQAL bin AZMAN, NURAIMAN bin Jamsary, and FARHANA binti Muhammad YUSOF. Okay, firstly, what is the definition of blockchain? Blockchain is a system of recording information in a way that makes it difficult or impossible to change, hack, or cheat the system. And what is the blockchain technology? Blockchain is a breakthrough, decentralized, and distributed ledger technology, and also known as DLT, that stores the data chronologically. To put it simple, a blockchain requires authentication and keys to allow currency flow at every stage of the financial route, resulting in a decentralized system. Okay, next is what is the distributed ledger technology? Distributed ledger technology is a computerized system for documenting asset transaction in which the transaction and their information are stored in the multiple places at once. Unlike the traditional database, distributed ledgers have no central data store or administration functionality. As you can see on the diagram, DLT's main difference from traditional centralized ledger is that a copy of the ledger is distributed to each node on the network, and every node can view, modify, and verify the ledger, which help ensure trust and transparency. Now I will tell you how does blockchain work. Blockchain in accounting relies on the network of computers that validate and record transactions. These transactions are grouped into blocks and linked together in a chain. Different types of blockchain can be used for various accounting purposes. And here is analogy of blockchain. Let's try to understand blockchain works through a real life analogy. For this analogy, we are going to take example of Google Sheet on Google Drive. Well, Google Sheet is not technically a blockchain, but it is an accurate analogy to how blockchain works. When someone creates a spreadsheet in Google Drive, they can share it with multiple people. In our analogy, this spreadsheet can be compared to a blockchain. The spreadsheet is generally shared over a large network of computers when shared with multiple people. The computers having a copy of the spreadsheet are referred to as node in the blockchain world. Every node on the network has access to the same spreadsheet. Whenever someone edits or modifies the spreadsheet, it gets updated automatically on every computer on the network. Thus, the spreadsheet is updated in real time, and a single version of the spreadsheet is always visible to everyone on the network. And there is three types of blockchain in accounting. Firstly is public blockchain, where open to anyone and highly transparent. Second is private blockchain, where it is restricted access, often used within the organization. And lastly is consortium blockchain, where it shared among the group of trusted organization. Now I will explain the importance of blockchain. Firstly is transparency and immutability. In blockchain technology, it provides a transparent and immutable record of transaction. Once a transaction is recorded on the blockchain, it cannot be altered or deleted, which ensuring the integrity and trustworthiness of the data. Second is enhanced security. The centralized nature of blockchain ensures that data is secure and resistant to tampering or hacking. Each block in the chain is cryptographically linked to the previous one, making it extremely difficult for unauthorized parties to alter the information. Thirdly is cost efficiency. By eliminating the needs for intermediaries or third party in transaction, blockchain reduce costs associated with traditional financial processes. This can lead to lower transaction fees and operational expenses for businesses. Fourth is efficient data management. The distributed nature of blockchain ensures that data is stored across multiple nodes, enhancing the data redundancy and resilience. This reduces the risk of data loss or system failure. And lastly is increased trust, where the transparency and security features of blockchain technology foster trust among stakeholders. With a share ledger that cannot be manipulated, participants can have confidence in the current accuracy and the authenticity of the data.
One of the primary reasons why blockchain technology is emerging is to prevent fraud and ensure the integrity of transactions. Blockchain's decentralized and transparent nature, which make it difficult for fraudulent activities to occur, as all transactions are recorded on public ledger and can be easily verified. For instance, in logistic-based industry, blockchain technology can be used to track and monitor the movement of goods in real time, which can reduce the risk of counterfeiting, tampering, and theft. Furthermore, by using blockchain, logistic companies can also track inventory levels and movement accurately, verify the authenticity of products, automate documentation and paperwork, reduce the errors and discrepancies, and also improve the supply chain visibility and transparency. This can lead to significant cost saving for companies as well as improve customer satisfaction and trust. Another significant reason of blockchain technology had emerged is that it provides a permanent and tamper-proof record of transactions, which make it impossible to delete or reverse any transactions made once they have been recorded on the blockchain. The concept of blocks in the blockchain refers to the fact that each block contains a reference to the previous block. This creates a permanent and immutable record of all transactions that have been taken place, which make it impossible to alter or delete any transactions once they have been recorded. Therefore, this can provide a few benefits for accounting profession, such as improved auditability, whereby the auditors can easily verify the accuracy and integrity of financial records by the functions of permanent and tamper-proof record of transactions in blockchain. The second one is reduce the errors, which the immutability of the blockchain ensures that errors or mistakes cannot be made or hidden. The third one is increase the transparency, as it provides a clear and transparent record of all transactions, which make it easy to track and verify financial activities. And the last one is it can reduce disputes over transactions or financial records. Overall, the permanence and immutability of the blockchain provide a high level of trust and confidence in financial transactions, which can benefit both accountants, auditors, and companies. So another significant reason why blockchain technology had emerged is to provide reliability and ensure the integrity of the data recorded on the blockchain. This is because one of the key features that makes blockchain technology reliable is that full copies of the blockchain ledger are maintained by all the active nodes. A node is a computer that is participating in a blockchain network, and it plays a crucial role in validating and verifying transactions. Then, each node maintains a copy of the entire blockchain ledger, which ensures that all nodes have access to the same information and that there is no single point of failure. This kind of decentralized approach can ensure that the data on the blockchain is resilient and can withstand any potential failures or attacks. Additionally, because the nodes are geographically dispersed and operated by different entities, it is virtually impossible for a single entity to control or manipulate the data on the blockchain. This decentralized nature of the network provides an added layer of security and reliability, which make it an attractive solution for the industry where the data integrity and transparency are paramount. The fact that full copies of the blockchain ledgers are maintained by all the active nodes, it can ensure that even if one node goes offline or is compromised, the network can still function normally because other nodes can take over its responsibilities. The last one is reducing risk. Reducing risk is indeed one of the most significant reasons why blockchain technology has emerged. By serving as an intermediary, blockchain networks can reduce the counterparty risk for each party involved in a transaction. Counterparty risks refer to the risk that one party in a transaction defaults on their obligation, leaving the other party exposed. In traditional financial systems, this risk is often mitigated through intermediaries such as banks, which act as a buffer between parties. However, these intermediaries can themselves be vulnerable to insolvency or fraud activities, which can put the entire transaction at risk. Furthermore, blockchain technology reduces the counterparty risk by creating a decentralized and trusted network where transactions are recorded and verified by multiple nodes. Blockchain technology centralizes the credit risk by allowing nodes to hold and manage credit information in a decentralized manner. This means that credit information is not stored in a centralized location, but instead it is distributed across the network, which makes it more difficult for the hackers or perpetrators to access or attempt to manipulate it. By reducing the counterparty risk and centralizing the credit risk, blockchain technology provides a more secure and reliable way to facilitate transactions, and it can reduce the fraud risk and uncertainty associated with traditional financial systems, which has significant benefits for the accountant and business. So for the implication of blockchain technology, we can see the impacts on the accounting professions. As for the first one, the impact for the auditors. The impact of blockchain technology on the accounting professions, specifically on the auditors' work. The idea is that with a blockchain, auditors may no need to do extensive verifications of the company's financial status, as the transactions will be publicly visible and transparent. This could lead to a significant change in the way audit works are conducted, whereby the auditors could focus on a higher level questions that require a more expertise and judgment. Instead of spending time verifying individual transactions, auditor could use the data analytics to review and analyze the transaction on the blockchain. This would free up their time to focus on more complex auditing aspects, such as understanding business process and controls, evaluate management's judgment and decisions, and also identify any potential risks and fraud related to financial activities in the company. By leveraging blockchain technology, auditors could work more efficiently and effectively, providing greater assurance to stakeholders that financial statements are accurate and reliable. Next, the implication through the concept of smart contracts, which is the key application of blockchain technology. Smart contracts are self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement written directly into lines of code. This means that once the contract is agreed upon and funded, the terms are automatically enforced and executed without the need for intermediaries or central authorities. Smart contracts offer opportunities in enhancing the efficiency of legal contracts, as it can ensure integrity and security. This is because the smart contract has a lot of potential benefits, such as automation. By this, it can automate complex business processes, such as releasing payments, managing escrow accounts, or making investment in a fast and efficient manner. Besides that, smart contract can also eliminate the needs for intermediaries such as lawyers, bank, or middle person, which can save time and reduce the costs. Lastly, it can reduce the counterparty risk by automatically enforcing the terms of the agreement, which make it difficult for any party to default on their obligations. Therefore, by all of these benefits, smart contracts can lead to significant cost savings and increase efficiency in various industries. For example, in financing, smart contract can be used to create automatic investment vehicles or decentralized lending platforms. Overall, smart contracts have the potential to revolutionize the way the company run their business operations by providing a secure, transparent, and efficient way to execute agreements.
Next is the advantages of blockchain. The first advantage is blockchain enhances security in accounting by its decentralized immutable ledger. Transactions are encrypted, timestamped, and linked, creating a transparent and tamper-resistant audit trail. Each transaction requires consensus validation across the network, reducing fraud risk. Cryptographic techniques ensure data integrity, and decentralized storage eliminates single points of failure. This secure architecture boosts trust among stakeholders, safeguards against unauthorized changes, and enhances transparency and accuracy in financial reporting and auditing process. Next is blockchain provides greater transparency in accounting by maintaining a distributed immutable ledger where every transaction is recorded in real time and visible to all authorized participants. Each transaction is time-stamped and linked to previous entries, ensuring a clear, tamper-proof audit trail. This system eliminates discrepancies and the need for reconciliations, as all parties access the same verified data by enabling continuous, accessible, and verifiable financial records. Blockchain enhances trust, accountability, and clarity in accounting processes. Furthermore, blockchain allows instant transparency in accounting by maintaining a distributed, immutable ledger that records each transaction in real time. All authorized participants have immediate access to up-to-date, verified financial data, eliminating the need for time-consuming reconciliations. Each transaction is securely time-stamped and linked to previous ones, providing a clear, tamper-proof audit trail. This instantly visibility ensures continuous, accurate financial records, fostering trust and accountability across stakeholders. Finally, blockchain enables accurate auditing in accounting by providing a tamper-proof, immutable ledger where every transaction is recorded and verified in real time. Each transaction is securely time-stamped and linked to previous entries, creating a clear and unalterable audit trail. Auditors can access consistent and synchronized data across all nodes, eliminating discrepancies and reducing the need for manual verification. This transparency and reliability streamline the audit process, ensuring precise and efficient financial reviews. Next is the disadvantage of blockchain. Firstly, blockchain faces scalability challenges in accounting due to its limited ability to process high transaction volumes quickly. Networks, especially those using proof of work, often become slow and congested as transactions increase, leading to delays and higher costs. This constraint can impede the efficient handling of large-scale financial operations, making it difficult for blockchain to support the extensive real-time accounting needs of growing organizations. The next disadvantage of blockchain in accounting is its high operational cost. Implementing and maintaining blockchain networks, especially those using proof of work consensus mechanism, can be expensive due to the need for powerful computing resources and energy-intensive mining processes. Additionally, integrating blockchain with existing systems and training personnel adds to initial and ongoing expenses. These costs can be prohibitive for some organizations, limiting widespread adoption of blockchain solutions in accounting. Furthermore, data storage requirements also pose as a disadvantage of blockchain. Each transaction is stored permanently across all network nodes, leading to substantial data duplication and storage demands. As the blockchain grows, so does the storage requirement, potentially becoming unsustainable for organizations with limited resources. This data-intensive nature poses challenges in managing and maintaining blockchain infrastructure, especially in compliance with data protection regulations like GDPR, where storing personal or sensitive information can be problematic. Lastly is its high energy consumption, particularly in proof-of-work consensus mechanisms. Proof of work requires intensive computational power to validate transactions and secure the network. resulting in substantial energy usage. These energy-intensive processes can be environmentally unsustainable and costly, particularly for organizations aiming to reduce their carbon footprint or manage operational expenses efficiently. As blockchain networks scale or increase transaction volumes, these energy demands can escalate, posing challenges in adopting blockchain for sustainable accounting practices.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURAIMAN bin Jamsary. Today I will explain about issue and solution for blockchain in accounting. First is regulatory uncertainty. The regulatory landscape for blockchain is still evolving, and there is a lack of clear guidelines on how blockchain-based transactions should be treated for accounting purpose. Many countries have yet to establish comprehensive regulation specifically addressing blockchain technology and its use in accounting. This leaves companies uncertain about how to comply with existing law and regulation. Guidelines on how blockchain transactions should be recorded, reported, and audited are still in development, creating ambiguity for accountants. Next is data privacy. While blockchain ensures transparency, it can also expose sensitive financial information leading to privacy concerns. The immutable nature of blockchain can conflict with this requirement, especially regarding the right to be forgotten. Blockchain's transparency ensures that all participants can view the transaction history, which can expose sensitive financial information. Public blockchains, where the transaction data is openly accessible, pose significant privacy risks for sensitive accounting data. Companies must balance transparency with privacy, ensuring that blockchain implementation comply with data protection law. Third issue in blockchain accounting is complexity and skill gaps. Blockchain technology is complex, and there is a shortage of professionals with the necessary skill and expertise to implement and manage it. Blockchain technology involves in intricate concepts such as cryptography, consensus mechanism, smart contracts, and distributed networks. The design, development, and maintenance of blockchain solutions require specialized knowledge in various technical domains. The skill gap extends to developers, system architects, accountants, auditors, and compliance experts who understand blockchain's implication for financial reporting and auditing. There is a lack of standardized curricula and certification program focused on blockchain in accounting. Last issue is legal and contextual issues. The legal status of smart contract and the enforceability of blockchain-based agreement and can be uncertain. Blockchain's decentralized nature means that transactions can occur across multiple jurisdictions with different legal systems and regulations. This can complicate compliance as organizations must navigate a patchwork of laws and regulations, include data privacy, financial reporting, and tax law. Issues arise regarding the enforceability of smart contracts, interpretation of code versus legal language, and handling dispute when smart contracts execute automatically. Solution for the issue of blockchain is engage with regulators. Engage with regulators and industry bodies to develop standardized framework and guidelines for blockchain use in accounting. Stay updated on regulatory development and ensure compliance with existing laws. Proactively engage with regulatory bodies to understand their perspective and provide input on the development of blockchain regulation. Participate in industry groups and forums that liaise with regulators to stay informed about upcoming changes. Establish internal policy and procedure that aligns with the best practice and involving regulatory landscape. This include documenting how blockchain transactions are recorded, audited, and reported. Second is privacy preserving techniques. Implement privacy preserving techniques such as zero knowledge proof, private transaction, and encryption to protect sensitive data. Use permission blockchains to control access to information. Implement zero knowledge proof (ZKP), which allow party to prove to another that they know a value without revealing the value itself. ZKP can be used to verify transaction or compliance with regulation without exposing underlying sensitive data. Use private or permission blockchain where access to the blockchain is restricted to authorized participants. This helps control who can view and interact with the data. Encrypt sensitive data before recording it on the blockchain. Encryption ensures that even if the data is accessible, it cannot be read without the appropriate description keys. Third is training and development programs. Invest in training and development programs to upskill existing staff. Partner with blockchain experts and consultants to bridge the knowledge gaps during the initial implementation phase. Develop and offer specialized training programs and workshops on blockchain technology tailored to accounting professionals. Collaborates with educational institutions to integrate blockchain courses into accounting and finance curricula. Encourage continuous learning through online courses, webinars, and certifications. Contribute to the development of standardized framework, protocol, and best practices for blockchain in accounting through industry collaborations. Adopt existing standard and framework to ensure consistency and interoperability. Last solution for issue blockchain is work with legal experts. Work with legal experts to draft clear and enforceable smart contracts. Advocate for legal recognition of blockchain-based contract and work within existing legal framework. Advocate for and participate in the development of standardized legal framework and guidelines for blockchain technology through industry association and regulatory bodies. Standardized framework can provide clarity and consistency, reducing legal uncertainties and facilitating broader adoption. Establish comprehensive compliance programs that address blockchain-specific regulatory requirements, including data privacy, anti-money laundering, and know your customer regulations. Proactive compliance reduces the risk of legal penalties and enhances trust among stakeholders.